Hey, boys and girls! Wonderful Wednesday! Do you know what today's Spirit Day is? Well, it's Wear Blue and Green Day. Do you know why we should wear blue and green? Because it's Earth Day! An Earth Day is an annual event celebrated around the world on April 22nd to demonstrate support for environmental protection. Some things that you can do to celebrate Earth Day are turn off the lights when you're not in the room. Turn off the water when you're not using it, especially when you're brushing your teeth. You could plant a tree or a bush with your family in your yard. You could plant new flowers, help clean up your yard or a park, gather and recycle batteries, or make sure whenever you're buying new materials, make sure you're buying recycled materials. All right, boys and girls, so moving on to our social studies lesson for today. We've talked about needs and wants, we've talked about goods and services, and yesterday we talked about producers and consumers. So that brings us to our next topic, which is this. Do you know what this is? How about these? Do you know what these are? If you guessed money, you are correct, because money is paper bills and coins used to buy goods and services. Now, we all know what money is, but how do we get money? Well, you've just read a book called Earn Money on Mayan, and it told you all about how people earn their money. People can earn their money through the jobs they do. Being a teacher is a service where I help you learn, and I get my money that way. Children can also earn money themselves by doing chores at home and earning what's called an allowance. So everyone has different jobs they can do where they provide a service or they sell goods to get money. Okay, now that we have money, my next question is, why do we need money anyways? What do you think, boys and girls? Why do we need money? We need money to pay for the goods and services that we either need or want to have. And we have to pay for them because each good and service has a cost. Let's talk more about what cost is. So what is cost? At the top it gives us a great definition. A cost is what you give up so that you can have something else. And the girl says, this stuffed animal costs $2. I have to give up my $2 if I want to have this toy. And next to the girl is a very good question. Do the things we want always cost money? At the bottom it tells us, no, things do not always cost money. You may give your green crayon to a classmate so that they will give you a yellow crayon. You didn't need money. The yellow crayon cost you a green crayon. But if we're talking about those needs and wants or those goods and services that we're buying from a store, it will cost us money in those situations. Sometimes when we go to a store, the items we want might cost more than the amount of money we have. In those situations, we have to make a choice between the items that we want and only get the items that we have enough money for. This page shows us a scenario when we have to make choices. At the top it says, when we have more wants than we have resources, we have to make choices. And when they say resources, they're talking about the amount of money that we have to spend. So let's take a look at the boy on the top of our page. He says, I want all of these toys. And in red it says he has unlimited wants. When we say the word unlimited, we mean that he wants everything. If we look below, he also says, but I only have $12 to spend. And in red it says he has limited resources. So even though he wants everything, He only has $12 to spend. He can't spend any more than that, so he has to make a choice. He can't purchase all of those toys. He has to decide which ones he wants. Below, the boy says, "My friend needs to make a choice. Look at how much these toys cost. What can he buy?" At the bottom of the page, it lists all the options that the boy could get with his $12. The first option, he could buy just the guitar, which costs $10. He would have $2 left over. The second option, he could buy the helicopter and the drum for $12. He wouldn't have any money left over. Our third option, he could buy the helicopter and the beach ball for $11. He would have $1 left. And his last option, he could buy the car, the beach ball, and the drum for $12 and he would have $0 left. Which option do you think is the best for him? I think that the final choice is best for the boy. He wanted to get 5 toys but couldn't afford to buy all of them. The last option gives him the highest number of toys that he can afford with his $12. He's able to get the car, the beach ball, and the drum. So I think he would like that best. What do you think? All right, boys and girls, now that we finished our lesson, you have 2 assignments to complete. Your first assignment is to go on Flipgrid and share 3 things that you could do to earn money. Your second assignment is to go on Google Classroom and complete the Google Slides called Making Choices. The directions for your Google Classroom assignment will be right after I'm done talking. All right, boys and girls, good luck! To find Google Classroom, you're going to start again on a Student Links page and scroll down, and then click on Google Classroom. When it opens up, once again, you're going to click on Your Teacher's Google Classroom. Once you're in your teacher's Google Classroom, you're going to click on the word Classwork at the top of the page. Once you're on the Classwork page, you're going to click on the document that's titled Making Choices. And then once again, you'll click on the Google Slides Making Choices, which will open up in a new tab. The directions for this activity say, help the children make a choice. Look at how much spending money they brought to the store and then look at how much each item costs. Decide what items they should buy. Now it says color these items and put an X over the item they cannot afford, but since we're doing this in Google Slides, you're going to put a red circle around the items that the child will purchase with their money. So, to start, we'll do an example. The boy in this example has $5 to spend. The items on the right are the items he can possibly purchase. Some candies for $4, a chocolate bar that's also $4, and a pack of gum for $1. Well, I'm thinking that with $5, he can absolutely purchase the pack of gum. So I'm going to drag my red circle around him. Then I know that $5 minus $1 is 4, so he can also afford this bag of candy. So you'll be able to circle 1 or 2 items on each slide.